everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to Sit Still and Listen. I am your host, Beth Cornell, and my co-host is
Sarah Cornell. Hi.
Welcome to our second YouTube show. I am not at Epcot.
I would like to be.
But today our show is about Walt Disney World and kind of ordering the magic in.
Yeah, so we decided to, we were feeling really kind of downtrodden about the fact that Disneyland and Disney World and the Disneys all over the place have shut down due to COVID-19. So we were like, what better way to bring in the magic other than Disney Plus, of course. So we decided to order this Walt Life box. Walt Life, yay! And the box is really cute. It's got like the castle and like this, and it's very like galaxy, and it says magic inside at the top, which is nice. Now, full transparency, Beth has already looked into this box. My mom has cheated the system.
I did.
And opened it, so it's open.
And another thing is too that this box is a subscription box. However, what's nice about this one is if you just want one, you can just have one.
Yep, you can just buy it for the month.
Yeah, you don't have to subscribe for like 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, which is traditional. So that's something
if you want to test the waters with one box, or like if you're an every other month kind of person, or like maybe every 6 months, or like for the seasons like FabFitFun is, you could get one in February for like hearts and love. You get one in the summer, you get one in the fall, and you get one in December, you know.
I've always liked subscription boxes, and I've always wanted to do one myself, but I don't know what it would be full of.
We did have a hard time finding like a box that you would enjoy. I feel like that was the challenge. She basically she set me on a quest. She was like, go forth, child, into the internet and find me a subscription box. And I sat down for maybe about 20 minutes and came up with a list of about, I don't know, 15 or 16 boxes that I sent you.
And what's kind of funny is, while I have seen what's in that box, it fits Sarah to a T.
I haven't seen what's in here.
There are things in there that if she doesn't like, I'll definitely take off her hands. But I was shocked at how very Sarah this box is. So we ordered one more month's worth that we'll do another video of opening.
Yep.
And that'll be later on. But
that'll be in June. It'll be next month. So I have seen one item in here, and I know of another, but I won't say what it is. I'll keep it a secret. So I guess we're just gonna crack it open, right?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna let the audience see what the inside of the box looks like. I have no idea what even the inside of this box looks like. So, things are already falling out of it.
Yeah, it was pretty packed. It was so packed, it was kind of bursting when it arrived.
So
I want to say when it arrived, it was also shrink wrapped. So it was, so if it was left out in the rain, it wouldn't have gotten wet.
That's awesome. So the first thing that fell out of this box is this really cute picture of somebody who's cosplayed up as Belle, which is like my life. That is the greatest thing ever. I actually own a big giant yellow gown.
Exactly. Another thing that is absolutely Sarah.
I actually own this dress. She's really pretty. Okay.
You'll have to cut a still of you in that dress. We have several.
I will not.
Oh, please.
I will not. There's a note here. It says, "Welcome to the Walt Life family." Aw, well, thank you.
It's handwritten too.
It is. I won't like show the top part of it. Spoilers for people, but yeah, it's handwritten actually. So thank you.
Very nice touches. Very well thought out box too, I must say.
All right, let's see. Let's have a look. Oh my god! Oh, it's like different like photos of people in their boxes. Okay, I see you. So we'll start off with this. This is like a little box. Actually, I already know what's in here. We'll start with the stuff that I already know. How about that? And I wore a shirt today just so I could like match the theme. It says made in the 90s. I'm made in the 90s. And it's got all the Toy Story characters on it, which is awesome. I freaking love Toy Story. And my shirt, if I can move this box out of the way, is a made in the 90s shirt, which is also Disney themed.
Yeah, it was, when I opened the box and I thought, okay, this coffee cup, I might have to claim this because I love mugs and Disney mugs. And
Yep.
I knew this would be one that would be special. Oh, it's Sarah's. Sarah's coffee mug. She was made in the 90s.
Yeah, so like she gave me the box and I'm like, I'm not gonna look in it. I'm gonna wait. And she's like, just open it for the coffee cup. And I'm like, come on, like I didn't even know there was a coffee cup in there. And she's like, just open it for Mother's Day, for me. And I was like, okay. So I opened it and I was like, yeah.
Yeah, and by the way, we were social distance when that happened, and I want to say we're still social distance. This is being shot in May, and today is Mother's Day, so you won't see this maybe till the beginning of June or late May, but happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Everybody who's a mother. And happy Disney Day, too, because this is kind of like our Disney Day.
Disney Day. Okay. The other thing that I was made aware of is this is Dash from The Incredibles, little pop figure. This is from The Incredibles too, so they've got like all the characters, like they've got Mole Man, which I think is really, really cool.
It is, it's cool. I've not seen Dash anywhere either. I don't know how popular he is, but
his paint job is really good too, actually. Sorry. I know no one cares about that, but I do. Okay. We've got candy. We've got Mickey Mouse Jelly Bellies, which is delicious. None of them are going to be like booger flavored or anything like that, I don't think. Yeah, no, they're the regular flavors. It's not like Bots Beans from the Harry Potter series. I have trust issues.
there might be a few brown ones in there. You might not want to eat those.
There's some weird ones. There
might be some mouse droppings in there.
There is one called chocolate pudding, and it is a brown. Mm-hmm. It literally probably looks like a mouse turd.
There you go. Yeah, stay away from that one.
Contains mouse turds.
The happiest mouse turds ever.
Oh my god, it's a Bug's Life. And it's like a little postcard. I like it.
That's a throwback.
This movie scared me so bad when I was a kid.
You know, when I saw when I went into that 4D theater that they had at Disneyland. Closed now. Yeah, that scared me because it was like you were being exterminated. It freaked me out, and it hurt my back too. I was like, I got to get out of here.
I got a bruise from it, remember?
Yeah, that was kind of too much. I thought that was just that wasn't cool.
For people who don't know, for people who've never been to Disneyland, for people who have missed the It's a Bug's Life little land experience in California Adventure, there was a theater that you could go into and watch this like 4D experience show. And it was really innovative, fancy, nice, it kept you entertained. But you essentially are a bug and you get exterminated by the end of it, kind of. They actually do, like, they have like a fog machine flood the theater. Yes. And it's like you're a bug and you're getting sprayed with exterminate. And
yes,
there's a moment where like it feels like bugs are crawling past your legs, which feels terrible. There's a point where you get stung by a wasp, and there's something in the seat behind your back that shoots out and just like pokes you really quick. And it's more of like it's supposed to scare you.
Yeah, but if it hit you just right on the spine,
like it did.
I've had lower back surgery, and it hit me, and I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm out of here.
And I bruise really easy. So like at the moment it hit me, I'm thinking, oh, I'm gonna have a huge bruise there. And sure enough, we went home later that night, and I'm getting ready for the shower, and I'm like, could you look at my back? Because it feels sore. This big round black mark from where it just went bam into my back. But it's not supposed to hurt you, it's supposed to scare you, but it definitely hurt. Let's see. Oh, it's got like another little postcard. Wow, these are really well printed. on here.
Yeah, it almost seems like you could frame these.
Yeah.
They're like little art prints.
Yeah,
Very, very nostalgic and old, old school kind of Disney.
Finding Nemo always reminds me of high school because, you know why. Because like every time there was like a pizza party or like a time where like the teacher didn't have like a lesson plan for that day or something, or like it was like the last like 3 days of school, you were watching Finding Nemo. Like you weren't watching any other movie, it was Finding Nemo. Unless of course you took culinary, which I did, and then it was Ratatouille. Oh my god, I've seen those two movies so much. I love them, they're fantastic films, but this is part of the reason why I didn't go see Finding Dory. Just because I was like, I can't look at that setting anymore. It's wonderful, it's magical, I love it.
Finding Dory was different for me, and
I still haven't seen it.
It's not like Finding Nemo at all. And at the time I was working with special ed students, and it just was like it was very parallel to what I was experiencing in my day to day. It was good. It was really good. Yeah.
I didn't see it. I didn't have a want to see it. It's kind of the same with there was another Pixar movie that I missed that I saw.
Toy Story 4.
Toy Story 4, that's it. Yeah. So part of me doesn't, because she went and saw it. You've seen it, and she came home, and you were the most emotionally wrecked after that film that I've ever seen you after any Pixar movie that we've seen together. And I was like, are you okay? And she just responds, I've been thinking about it. Like, I can't stop thinking about it. Like, it makes you think, like, man. Oh, and I was like, I'm not seeing this movie.
Well, when you're older, I think it makes you think, did you make the right choices with your life? Like, could you have had a more daring life? Well, like, I've had a pretty daring life, I must say.
I'm 26.
I had the choice a few times to take leaps that I didn't, and anyway, I'm not going to spoil anything because I'm sure there's a handful of people who haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, me. but again, like, she came home and was like saying stuff like that, and I was like, I'm 26 and I know I've missed some stuff. So,
yeah, you probably, but it might prompt you to make changes. So,
or not, maybe.
It's a good movie for adults, older adults. You know, if you took your grandkids to that movie, you might come out of it like, oh my god.
What was the other one? There was one more. I think it was Coco. I didn't see Coco in theaters.
No.
Yeah, I waited until it came out to see it. And that messed me up. Because I grew up in a predominantly Mexican neighborhood, and it reminded me a lot of
I had uncontrollable crying during that movie.
Yeah, so did I.
In the theater. But it was okay. I wasn't the only one.
Yeah, no, we weren't the only we weren't the only ones crying.
That was a great movie.
Tyler refuses to watch that film.
That movie again. I love that movie.
Tyler refuses to watch it. It's on Disney Plus, and I own it.
He would be sad by it, too.
Oh yeah. He can barely make it through Moana, which I think is cute. He gets to the grandma part and he dies, and I'm like, my poor baby. Okay, sorry, we got distracted. We like talking about movies.
Went down the grandma path there for a minute, but that's fine because it's Mother's Day.
Yeah, it is. It is Mother's Day. So it looks like we've got like a little coaster almost, and it says, surprise, we're going to surprise 3 different nurses, doctors who are working the front line fighting against COVID-19 with a magical Walt life box. Oh, that's so cool. So you can nominate someone on the back of this card and post it to our social media. That's nice. Awesome.
Very nice.
That's super cool. Absolutely. Yeah. Definitely do that, because they deserve all the love. They deserve a little bit of magic. Walt Life, an exclusive Disney fan club. It looks like a bookmark, like an actual like little bookmark, which is good because I like to read.
You need to read read the quote.
I want to adventure in the Great White somewhere. Ah, I love it. Oh my God!
It's from
Yeah.
Beauty and the Beast, and that's Sarah.
Yeah,
Yep.
it is.
Got a rose on it.
It does, and like the little heart with the book.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's see. We've got a color me puzzle. So like if you have like a younger person for the box, maybe a little kid. It's got I think that's supposed to be maybe Moana or I almost said Lilu, which is Fifth Element. Lilo from
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah. That's kind of what it reminded me of. And it's a puzzle, so like it's got, I don't know if the we'll put a still to show it a little bit better, but it's actually, it comes apart. See, then you can put it together like a little puzzle. So
I didn't see that. I didn't really dig through the box. I just kind of glanced in there.
oh, I'm so glad I kept my long hair. Because
Yeah,
I can actually
and
use
when
this.
I saw that, I thought you could actually use that.
I can actually use this. So this is a hairpin from Tangled, and this is like the sun that she sees everywhere, and like it's the sun of the unfortunately named kingdom of Corona. I'm not even joking. That's the name of the kingdom. But yeah,
so that's kind of apt.
Topical in like the worst way.
Right. But that's a really nice piece.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask my sister-in-law how to use this because I don't know how to do hair. So I know she has a couple of those, so she'll be able to tell me how. And the last thing in the box is this thing here. It's collect all 8 Walt life coins to win a trip to Disney World. So there's like a little like coin piece. I'll do the Instagram thing.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah. And then it was in this little couch thing, and it's a pin of Alice from Alice in Wonderland.
Sweet.
Yeah. It's like a little heart.
Wonder if that's kind of like a Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
series.
It feels like it because or it could be like the card suits. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Heart of cards. Yeah. Heart of cards. Yeah.
I
don't watch Yu-Gi-Oh.
that, but that's Alice in Wonderland too.
Yeah, they have there's like some things written in the bottom of the box. It says the world is as magical as you allow it to be, and then there's something else that says you are wonderful on the inside.
Very nice.
Yeah, this is really nice. I like this box. The packaging is really good.
Do something with the box.
Yeah, and the packaging is really, really good, and everything in it is really good. So this box was $50.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I think you're getting your money's worth for it because the mug itself is $20. The pop figure is like $12. If you've ever bought a pin at Disneyland, you know that these things can be expensive.
Well, about $10, probably.
About $10. This little hairpiece thing is $15 because it is Disney branded, so it's expensive. And if you are somebody who likes Disney art, we have a lot of it. I have a lot of it in my apartment, like everywhere. And you appreciate these. These are really cool. Like they're printed like they look like what's the word I'm looking for? You get them when you pre-order Disney films. Lithographs, yeah.
Yeah, it's like the card itself, I felt like it was real quality. Like it's a postcard, yes, but it's not like a postcard you'd get off a rack.
Yeah, no, it's like it's
card.
It's cardstock. So it's it doesn't like bend or flop.
The paper has some weight to it, yeah. And it has kind of an archival feel to it, so hopefully if you do frame it, it would last.
Yeah, because I can definitely see somebody making like getting one of those like picture frames where it's got like all the different pictures and just putting these in there instead.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be something that someone would do, that someone being me. But yeah, I feel like that's good. I feel like it's a good value. I'm gonna have some of these jelly beans. I'm not gonna share.
So we'll be getting another one, and I'll probably be opening that one.
Okay, that's fair. Hopefully it's more geared toward you. I would feel terrible if it was like
You
90s
never
themed
know.
stuff.
I have more of an eclectic, old school Disney fan. Like, I like the stuff from the 70s and the more classic characters, the Fab Five and
80s and 90s and like early 2000s and movies that don't get talked about, like Atlantis and
the Black Cauldron.
Yes, although that was from the 80s. Never mind.
That was from the 80s. Yeah.
That needs more attention. It's so good.
Yeah, I went to the movies and saw The Rescuers Down Under, and
those are Tyler's movies. He likes those.
Those Escape from Witch Mountain, I believe, was a Disney movie.
Mm-hmm.
Things like that. Those were my Disney movies memories.
Yeah.
Anyway, they didn't make any of the second generation, I call them animation flicks, until Sarah was coming around.
Yeah.
Or right before she came around, I should say.
Yeah, the earliest Beauty and the Beast was made in 1991.
Yeah.
I think. And Pocahontas was 1993.
Yeah, that came out the year you were born. Yeah, and prior to that was Ariel, right? That was really the first one.
1990. Yep. The beginning of the Disney Renaissance era.
Yeah. And Tim and I were overseas, and we weren't seeing first-run films over there because we were in a kind of a weird cult. It's called military, and everything is like backdated. So, yeah, we were getting movies that were like 3 years old that have been out a while.
Okay, that last one was gross. That tasted
Hopefully
like
you
soap.
got a mouse turd.
It was blue. It was like a light. Let me see if I can find.
Blue.
It was blue. Not like a good blue, not like a blue raspberry blue, but like a baby blue almost. It's like soap.
It was soap.
It tastes like soap. It's just like
you're washing your hands. Good. Well, Sarah and I hope that everybody out there is doing well. We're doing well. We're just doing a lot less, and we've kind of had a pause in our podcasting, but we've switched over to this format so that we can continue, and hopefully we'll be producing them every other week, hopefully going forward with these videos.
These videos take about a week to edit together. And if something does come up in the production process, obviously we will let you guys know.
I was able to acquire a better mic stand so that the sound quality is much better, hopefully, on this one.
Well,
Sarah has a whole new mic.
Yeah,
so we've upgraded somewhat.
Yeah, I'm going to try and not burst your guys' eardrums, but look at that.
Wow, that's really nice. Yeah.
And it does this. So this is the mute button, right?
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I like that a lot. Because that's a visual representation of it's off, now it's on.
Yeah, mine has a light, but I can't really, go by it because it's not for mute. It stays on whether it's muted or not.
Yeah.
Anyway,
it's fancy.
What else? What other updates do we have today that we need to say? Sarah's gaming channel's been on hiatus too.
Yeah, I'm on hiatus until Animal Crossing lets me go. I've been playing it a lot. In fact, I really want to find a way with my current setup to try and stream it somehow without having too bad of audio issues. Currently, I don't have the ability to do that right now, but I want to do that so you guys have something to watch. I'm not going to restart my entire island because I've worked really hard on it for the last 2 months. But hopefully I'll do a little bit more research and dig around on the internet and see if I can't find a way to do it with minimal amount of setup.
Okay, here's our phone number, and this is a Google Voice, so it's not going to be answered. You're going to leave a message and we're going to get back to you, and we can even call you back. It records the number you called from. So 602-888-4907. We've had a few messages so far.
We have?
Yes, we have.
Okay, news to me.
Every single one of them has been a wrong number.
Oh. Is there a David there?
It would be really exciting to get a real message. Anyway, I just want to give a little bit of statistical updates in how things are going with the podcast. We subscribed to Buzzsprout full on, so we now have, I believe, 10 episodes up. I'm not sure, but we've increased our episodes to the point where we're like steady on, and we're on all of the distribution channels now. So you could probably find our podcast on just about anything, including things like Apple,
Spotify, iTunes.
Yeah, Pandora, we're pending on them, but we're going to be on them. There are some Stitcher. There are some I've not heard of myself that we're on. And so whatever platform you want to use to find us, you probably could. And this has increased our audience. And we're really happy about that because initially we were getting like people who knew us and people who reached out through my newsletter, which has about 250 subscribers at this point. I've had hi subscribers. Thank you very much for continuing with me. And I want to say that these people have been with me for 20 years or more, some of them, and they've transitioned with me through every incarnation of business, and went from traditional art to digital art to web design and digital media and
content creation now
this. So here we are, and I just want to say thank you to people who do watch that we know.
Yeah. Hi.
Thank you so much. But I also want to say hello to the world, because now we have some subscribers who are tuning in from not the United States.
Yeah.
We have 7 or 8 European listeners. We have a handful of Japanese listeners that are based around Tokyo. We don't know you by name, but we would love to. So,
yeah,
give us a message or something, and we'll say hi back.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is awesome. And I do want to say something else about Japan. We ordered a snack box from, where was it, Sarah?
Boxu?
Yeah, Boxu. And it is on the way. I have no idea how long that will take to get here. So
it is coming from Japan. So
yeah, it's being shipped, but I think things are having a hard time getting here right now. And it's gonna get here, but might not be for a month or so. Yeah. So that's exciting. And we've decided that we're going to do some subscription boxes, but we have other themes in mind too that are more visual, in our content is going to shift from just me and Sarah bickering about a subject to sharing visual things.
Yeah, sharing in our love of things.
Of Disney now. That's
of Disney currently.
Yeah, and this particular thing that's behind me, I love that ride. I love it. Like when I see that, I want to go in it right now.
I bet you were really upset recently when somebody got off of the ride and into like the actual area where the animatronics are and started destroying stuff.
Yes.
You were really upset about that.
I was. But it turned out that the person, I believe, was having a moment. And
he was.
It wasn't malicious or intentional.
No. But
some things were knocked down and just
broken.
I'm broken. But they'll fix it.
Yeah.
And that's very rare. That's very rare that happens. What isn't rare is that you're going up through time inside that giant ball, and the ride stops quite a bit. Because it breaks down. It breaks down all the time.
And it's lucky that it's like air conditioned in there.
Yeah.
And every time we go to Florida,
Well,
it's
people
always
would
hot.
die in there if it wasn't.
Yeah.
What's great about the ride is like it hits on all the points of history of how man developed and how our planet came to be the way it is now. So they're going to have to add another section onto it before they reopen it.
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe Sarah and I's next discussion, I'm prefacing it with this. If you've tuned into this, you might get a preview topic, but our topic might be this pandemic and what we think is going to happen going forward. I think that would be a great topic. What do you think, Sarah?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, that'll be our next podcast. So let's give our affiliate information, and then we're going to let these people go back to their lives.
Yeah. So I believe we are taking the same affiliates that we did an earlier show that had Disney-related stuff in it, and I can't for the life of me remember what they are. So it is all you, lady. You don't remember either, do you?
No, I do remember, which is unusual. We've swapped places here on Mother's Day. You are now the mother.
Yeah, I don't know anything. I don't remember.
Talking about?
When's my birthday?
October 14th, 1993. Yeah.
She has problems with it sometimes.
11:53 a.m. Hey, I was on a lot of drugs.
Okay.
Today I am not on a lot of drugs. I am on no drugs. I haven't even had caffeine, really.
That's unfortunate.
It is kinda, but I'm awake, and I'm happy. So our affiliates for this particular episode are the same three as our last Disney episode, and they are David's Vacation Club Rentals, where you can rent a destination property. And we highly recommend the Polynesian because we own into the Disney Vacation Club with the Polynesian. And the Disney Vacation Club was another one. We have a little creating the magic kind of moment where if you sign up with the Disney Vacation Club, you get a gift and we get a gift. It's kind of an exchange thing. Can't recommend it enough if you go every year, if you have a big family, if you like to take people with you, because I'm kind of a single person. My husband doesn't travel. My daughter lives somewhere else. There she is over there. And so I take people with me, and I like to go every other year. So you can buy however many points you want that fit your budget and the way you travel. And that's what makes it great. And these properties are on the property next to the parks you want to be at. So yeah, that's what's really cool about it.
Polynesian, from the Polynesian entrance, you can actually see they have this big glass wall that it's a window essentially, and you can see Magic Kingdom and the castle. That's how close you are to these parks. And it's on the monorail line, which takes you everywhere, to every single park, which is really helpful.
Except Animal Kingdom, you have to take a bus.
Yeah, Animal Kingdom, you have to take a bus, but there's a good reason for that, because they have animals there, and you don't want the animals being too close to fireworks, and scaring lions isn't necessarily something that you want to do.
And then the third affiliation we have is with a company that produces little souvenir tags that you can take on your, and if you're a group, you can do things like eat or drink at Epcot and Disney California Adventure. These are known food and drink events, and the little tags help you plot your course and make you remember what you had and where you had it, and they're really cool. So those are our affiliates, and the links will be in the description
Down below.
We really appreciate when you subscribe to this channel because it's brand new and we need to get our viewership up a bit. And Sarah, do you have any last minute things to say?
I want to say that within the next 2 or 3 weeks, over on Manny Quinn Gaming, look out for the Final Fantasy VII remake stuff. I'm a little late to the party, but I actually had some trouble downloading it due to my internet being terrible right now. So it actually finally just got done downloading and installing 2 days ago. So yeah, look forward to some actual like content. Yay!
New content.
Yay!
You know, what's weird is I think everybody's internet strained right now too as part of this. You know, let's all hop online and work and go to school. And
Yeah.
so there has been an adjustment period, but I feel like you and I are through that adjustment period now.
I live
So,
on the internet, so.
well, yeah, you didn't have that much adjustment. I kind of didn't have that much either, but I did have to get used to this video thing because I'm not a video person. So now I'm a video person. Look at me. And I'm teaching classes actually by video. Oh, excuse me. Slipping off my chair here.
Don't do
And
that.
yeah, so, you know, it's all good and we're good. And then we hope you're good. And we will see you next time when we invite you to sit still and listen. Bye.
Hey, everybody.